Welcome, welcome, welcome to our NMC membership overview. First of all, we'd like to thank you for sacrificing a portion of your day, and we would ask that you listen to the entire presentation because we somewhat start with an appetizer and then we get to the main course, and we want you to listen to the entire presentation so you can make an educated decision on how this plan will save you money, secure and protect you and your entire family. What I love the most about this plan is that we're doing something for you and not something to you. So therefore, it's far better to have our plan than not to have our plan. Today, we're going to talk about two things: the credibility of the company and the great service that we offer you. And again, we would ask that you please listen to the entire presentation before making a decision. Well, let's get started. NMC has been a trusted name since 1956. I want to repeat that to you. Since 1956, this company has been in existence. This is not a startup company, a try it out company, a what if it might work company. This is a company that has stood the test of time for over 57 years and counting. I always say if a company has been doing something that long, they must be doing something right. You'll also be glad to know that we've been on the Better Business Bureau for over 21 years, and we have over 12 million satisfied customers. The ownership of the company is the Jensen family out of the state of Texas, and this family is responsible for building billion-dollar corporations. Our card is also accepted at some companies you might have heard of, like Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Target, just to name a few. And with companies of this stature accepting our card, once again, we must be doing something right. Well, now that you heard about the credibility of the company, let's get started with the actual services that we offer. And once again, I would like to ask that you listen to the entire presentation before making your decision. The first thing that we offer you, ladies and gentlemen, is our roadside assistance. Here is where we give you the battery boost, fuel delivery, tire change, lock service, towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can just dial into our dispatch center and we will assist you up to $100 in service. It's very easy to use, ladies and gentlemen, and we are known for two specific things. Number one is we have a quicker response time than most, and number two is that you can download us on your smartphone, the mobile application, and you can access us through your mobile phone. That makes it extremely easy to use. The next thing we offer you in our services, up to $500 in travel reimbursement. When any vehicle you are driving or riding in is disabled due to an accident, we're going to reimburse you for car rentals, meals, lodging, commercial transportation, and this is going to help you, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to save you money once again. For example, if you had to rent a car, although you had car insurance, we're going to reimburse you, seeing that we're a supplementary plan, and you can put dollars back in your pocket to help you with things like your deductible. Let me give you some documentation that beats all conversation. Here is a lady who received a reimbursement check from us, almost $300, ladies and gentlemen, and that helped her with her deductible, and that's what we do here in NMC. We save you money. The next thing we have, ladies and gentlemen, is trip planning and travel discounts. Here's where you save money on car rentals, hotel reservations. We send you detailed routings, maps, and brochures, and we're going to save you time and money once again. Let's say you want to rent a car from a place like Enterprise or Avis or Budget, or you want to get a hotel through the Wyndham Resort Systems or Choice Hotel Systems. We're going to save you money. Had a gentleman who reserved the hotel the other day save $30 a night, and that money went right back in his pocket. That's why I love this plan. We believe in saving you money. The next thing we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is up to $25,000 in bail bond. Here, ladies and gentlemen, when you are driving a vehicle and charged with a moving traffic violation, such as speeding, manslaughter, negligent homicide, we're going to bail you out of jail up to $25,000. Now, we hope you would never need this portion of the membership, but it is better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Next thing in our membership is $2,000 in attorney's fees. Now listen to this. If you get a moving traffic violation, we'll give you, pay directly to you, $200 towards the attorney of your choice. We simply send you the $200, you pay the attorney of your choice. Even if it's a negligent homicide situation, we'll give you up to $2,000 to pay the attorney of your choice. Once again, we're going to save you money and protect you with this part of our membership. We also have an additional $1,000 $500 in attorney's fees to protect you. That's $500 for personal injury and $500 for vehicle damages paid directly to you. Next up on our membership is the $5,000 stolen vehicle reward. If your vehicle was to be stolen, we're going to give a reward of $5,000 paid to the law enforcement agency or individual responsible for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the theft. Now think about that. The normal reward for a stolen vehicle out there is $0, but we're going to pay someone $5,000. With that said, everyone will be looking for your vehicle. Now, documentation does beat all conversation, so let's go to Fayetteville, North Carolina, as we see an article where a police officer helped to recover the NMC member's stolen vehicle that was actually stolen, and guess what? They got $5,000 for doing this. I tell you what, as I just stated, documentation does beat all conversation. Next up here is our prescription discounts. Ladies and gentlemen, senior market love this portion of the membership. Why is that? Because they're going to save money. 60% on generic prescriptions, up to 40% on brand name prescriptions, save on vision care, contact lenses, LASIK surgery. There's no limit on usage. And once again, they're going to save money. With that kind of savings, ladies and gentlemen, I think everyone should have our membership. Next up here is more discounts. I know you can't believe it, but more discounts. Discounts for auto services, online shopping, and much more. Think about this. You save up to 15% on auto services and repairs at over 35,000 name brand providers. You may have heard of some of these providers like Jiffy Lube, Firestone, Goodyear, Econolube, Mr. Transmission, Pet Boys, much more, ladies and gentlemen. You also save up to 60% on shopping online for things that you would get anyway, like dining, entertainment, plus much more, and you earn points on that also. You also get up to 20% on over-the-counter health items at over 6,300 CVS pharmacies, local or nationwide. And this card you get is not the normal card you get just for showing up at CVS. This is a card reserved specifically for groups, so you're saving more money. Ladies and gentlemen, the next thing we have here is identity theft resolution services. We know every 3 to 5 seconds someone's identity is compromised, but here you're going to be able to call a specialist and they're going to help to save you the hours, hard work, and thousands of dollars just by helping you to resolve this situation. So once again, we do have identity theft resolution services. Next up here, ladies and gentlemen, is our emergency care benefit. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you are injured or in an accident, whether it happened at home, work, school, riding a motorcycle, playing sports, makes no difference because we know accidents do happen. We're going to reimburse you up to $100 in the accident medical expense. Now, this could be used at a hospital, ladies and gentlemen, a doctor's office, a chiropractor, urgent care. Makes no difference, ladies and gentlemen. And let me give you an example of how the savings work. We signed up a lady the other day. She had a $150 deductible. And now when she goes to the hospital because of an accident or injury, we can give her back $100 of the $150. Well, ladies and gentlemen, she is saving money here with NMC. The next thing we give you is up to $60,000 in the hospital benefit. Listen very carefully. You receive $150 per day beginning the first day you are admitted to a hospital. And ladies and gentlemen, that's up to 400 days. That is up to $60,000 in benefits. We know if you get hospitalized, you still have bills coming in, and we want to make sure you get paid. We know a lot of people don't have any coverage for when they're in the hospital, but we're going to make sure, once again, you get up to $150 a day if you were to be hospitalized. Here's some more documentation that beats conversation. A young lady here hydroplaned off the road. It became a fatal accident, actually, because she stayed in the hospital for a year. But ladies and gentlemen, her family received over $60,000. We know this didn't bring her back, but it sure did help with those final expenses. That's what NMC does. We do exactly what we say we are going to do. Next up here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the $10,000 in accidental death. Here, ladies and gentlemen, if you were to die because of an accident, it could happen in 365 days of having that accident. We're going to make sure the beneficiary of your choice gets $10,000. Now, we know when this happens, there can be one set of tears or two sets of tears. One set of tears because they mourn, miss, and love you, and a second set of tears because they cannot afford those final expenses. Therefore, we make sure you are covered $10,000 in accidental death. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the average funeral is about $8,600, so this will take care of those final expenses. Here's some more documentation that beats conversation once again. A young lady going over the railroad tracks there, it turned into a collision. I tell you what, her family was paid $10,000. It actually went to her estate, but once again, we do exactly what we say we're going to do here with NMC. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's our final part of our service. This is the Assist America Global Emergency Service. Ladies and gentlemen, you know we saved the best for last, because this simply says when you are more than 100 miles away from home and a medical emergency arises, you're going to receive all of these benefits listed here. Let me give you a few things to think about. You're going to get medical consultation in case you need to talk to a doctor. Hospital admission assistance, ladies and gentlemen, in case you need to be admitted to the hospital globally. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get compassionate visit in case a significant other or spouse want to be by your side. We'll pay for that round-trip ticket. We'll also care for minors until someone can come and take care of that. We'll even do the return of mortal remains here, ladies and gentlemen. We even have prescription assistance. Let's say you forgot your prescription and you went out of the country. We can actually get that FedEx back to you, get that prescription filled, just to assist you. The bottom line is just call Assist America and they're going to give you a way to go. Let me give you a quick story that happened in Philadelphia. Had a couple in Philadelphia that actually went to Las Vegas to have a great vacation like we all like to have. And when they got there, the husband was diagnosed with kidney failure. Well, they could not fly back on a regular flight. They had to take a medical flight back. This flight was estimated to cost them over $20,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they had the membership for about 2 months, believe that or not, but the company stepped in and paid the $20,000 for them. This story was featured on CNBC in Philadelphia, PA, and I want to go to the clipping right now, to the actual story here, so you can see the documentation once again that beats all conversation. So let's take a look at what happened.
Tonight, a trip to Vegas for a local couple lands the husband in the hospital, but a lucky bet on a $36 insurance policy more than pays for itself 2 months later. NBC 10's Byron Scott explains.
It was a flight that could have cost them tens of thousands of dollars. Instead, Daniel and Bernice Barrow of Mount Airy paid $36 for a medevac flight from Las Vegas to Northeast Philadelphia Airport.
Right now he can't walk on his own. He's been in the bed since he's been in the hospital.
Their ordeal began on September 13th. That's when Daniel became ill and was hospitalized with kidney failure. And what should have been a 2-week vacation turned into 3 weeks in a Vegas hospital.
I would have just been there until he was able to get on a regular plane.
Doctors said Barrow could not take a commercial flight. Their only choice was a medical flight, but the cost was through the roof.
Anywhere between $16,000 and $20,000. So then we went dollars, exactly.
A family friend reminded them that they had signed up 2 months ago with National Motor Club of America, which is a type of insurance policy. The $18 a month premium covered the cost of the medical flight from Las Vegas.
A huge difference. Not only that, it was a big blessing.
The family says Barrow's condition has been stabilized. He was taken to a rehabilitation center in the Northeast, and while it's not known how long he'll be there, the family says they're glad he's back home.
I'm just thanking God for the blessing.
In the Northeast, Byron Scott, NBC 10 News.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Assist America story. And once again, I always say documentation beats conversation. And seeing that they only had the membership for a 2-month period and the company paid over $20,000 plus, I tell you what, that says a lot about the credibility of this company. Well, let's look at the actual summary here of what we offer you so we can revisit what we talked about in this presentation. We have the roadside service to protect you on the road, up to $500 in travel reimbursement to put money back in your pocket. We have trip planning and travel discounts. Once again, you're saving money. Up to $25,000 in bail bond to release you. That's going to protect you. Up to $2,000 in legal fees to defend you. That's going to protect you and put money in your pocket. pocket, a $5,000 stolen vehicle reward to protect your vehicle from being stolen, savings on prescriptions, vision, auto and shopping, identity theft protection and resolution, up to $100 in accidental medical expense, once again putting money in your pocket, up to $60,000 in hospital benefit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so exciting. And also the Assist America benefit, and then $10,000 in the accidental death. So many things. There's no age limit, easy to enroll, and affordable dues. So here's the question, ladies and gentlemen. How much do you think a benefit like this would cost you? Well, I've heard people say $300 or $400 a month, $50 a month. I've even heard people say $700 a month if you were to get these services on your own. Well, ladies and gentlemen, put your seatbelts on, because this membership only costs you less than 67 cents a day. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it correctly. For less than 67 cents a day, you can get these services that I just spoke about. That's actually $20 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to save you money, secure and protect your family, and it's only $20 a month. What I want you to do is get back with the person who invited you on the call. Let them know that you're ready to go. We do appreciate you once again sacrificing a portion of your day to be with us, and we will see you on the other side getting this membership. And thank you so much, and have a great day.